wired up all these sockets, and I've wired the cables into the blocks, and I've run the power cable from this power supply to the drivers. So what happens, as you can see, I'm turning this ball screw, and I can turn that pretty easy. Now if I plug the motors into the box and apply power, because there'd be power going to the motors, I shouldn't be able to turn the motors. Right, I've plugged in each motor, X, Y and Z, and I'm going to apply the power. Right, I've plugged the power in. You can see the lights are on the motor driver blocks. I've got power on each of those. Now if I try and turn this motor, yeah, that's good. So there's power to the motors. That's lovely. Now all I've got to do is wire up the controller board for the signals going to this side of the driver block. Finished putting all the connections on the front panel, and then I've started wiring up the controller card. These wires here are going to each block there. So one is the direction, so it tells the motor which way to move, and the other one is the pulses or steps, which lets it know how far you want it to move. On the next video, what I've got to do is run the 5-volt power supplies to these boards here. I've got to loop across, so each one has to have 5 volts from there. And then that's pretty much all the wiring.